I'm here. I'm the captain for today. Today, I think we're not gonna fly.
So we can't fly this morning because of the weather. The FAA has regulations, and for safety, there has to be visibility, so we can't go up.
That's life. That's how it is. Ballooning. That's nature. No problem. No problem. Kanina, sunod-sunod nagdatingan ang mga sasakyan. Ngayon, sunod-sunod din silang nag-aalisan. Pero kami, hindi pa kami magpa-pack up. Ito na nangyayari ngayon. So, dahil mababait talaga sila rito, pagbibigyan tayo, isa-set up nila, maramdaman lang natin mag-take off tayo ng konti. Tignan natin, sabi nila, mga 10-15 feet lang pwede, pero dito lang. So, yun na yun.
Then hold this open. What we're going to do is try to do two.
Okay. So,
there's no like with pull there.
Para pala ibuka ang envelope at magkaroon ng hangin sa loob, ginagamitan nila ito ng industrial fan. Ito parang bahay. Oh. Yan na, desert. Desert fan. Hindi nagtagal, pwede nang pasukin ang loob ng envelope. Actually, kahit siguro ilang daang tao, kasya rito. Nahilo ko rin. Lalaban-laban na, bahay-bahay na lang tayo. Diba? Mas okay na experience to kaysa sa paglipad dito. We're being torched! We're being torched! Barbecue! Pagkatapos hanginan ng ventilador, binubugahan naman ng apoy ang envelope para uminit ang hangin sa loob. Ang hot air kasi less dense o mas magaan kaysa sa cold air. Kaya kailangan mas mainit ang hangin sa loob ng envelope kaysa sa hangin sa labas. Otherwise, hindi magiging buoyant o lulutang ang balloon. Wow!
We're flying!
Yay! Finally, pwede ko nang isigaw. Up, nice. Up, and away! Sarap.
Sayang to. Sayang.
And down, down we go. Sayang, bitin. Sarap na siguro to.
Kamaba na tayo.
We're back! Sinasabi ng visibility, delikado talaga pag wala kang makita kasi dinidepende mo lang. Kasi wala kang control, kumbaga hangin lang at yung nakikita mo. Sayang, 12,000 feet pala. Hanggang 12,000 feet. Diba na next time? So, susunod na pupuntahan natin ng bansa o saan man. Basta, papromise ko sa inyo, sasakay tayo ng hot air balloon. Hindi ko man naranasan lumipad sa ere sakay ng hot air balloon. Marahil ay matutulungan ako ng susunod nating flying expert. Meet Madison Beckett, ang 13 anyos na batang babae na sumusunod sa mga yapak ng iconic aviatrix na si Amelia Earhart. My golly, how are you?
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Madison.
Hi, so when did you start flying?
Whenever I was 10.
10 years old?
Yes.
You started to learn?
Started learning. I washed planes for one of my dad's friends.
Okay.
She's a examiner.
Okay.
She said that if I washed planes for her, she would pay me with... Like,
It started with that, pay you. Okay, it's like the magic word there, pay me, and then I'll, okay, and then?
so instead of getting paid, I got flight lessons.
Flight lessons. Wow, so at the age of 10 you started flying. So how does it feel to be flying now that you're 13?
It's hard to explain, but I mean, it's just this feeling like I can do anything now.
That's good. So we're just gonna watch you.
All right.
Okay? Thank you, Madison. All right. Max, 13 years old flying. That's why. So lahat kayo na gusto yung mangarap. She started learning at 10. She started flying at 10 years old. And then now she's 13. She's like good already. So pwede kayo. So me, also I can fly.
Yes, you can fly.
I'm 42. It's about time. Ito naman ang eroplanong gamit ni Maddie sa kanyang pilot training. Ito ay isang uri ng seaplane o fixed-wing aircraft na pwedeng mag-take off at mag-land sa tubig.
It's fabric.
It's fabric, I know! I thought it was made of steel.
It's steel tubes.
Okay, steel
inside,
tubes, yes.
And fabric over it. The fabric is just to make it aerodynamic. It doesn't have anything to do with the strength of the airplane. The only weird thing is the floats, there's no shock absorbers. So when you land,
Bob,
it's
you
bumpy.
feel it, you feel it, you feel it, huh?
In the air, it's great, but because you're on water,
Yeah.
as soon as the engine starts, you move.
Yes.
It's not like a traditional airplane where you can lock the brake.
Once it
You're
starts,
always
you're always moving. You're always moving. That's
Yep.
right.
Absolutely.
Ang pinakaunang seaplane na nakapag-take off sa tubig ay ang imbensyon ni Henry Fabre na tinawag niyang Le Canard o The Duck. It flew a distance of 1,650 feet over water noong March 28, 1910. Pero ang first successful flight ng seaplane ay naisagawa ng British Avro Type D na lumipad noong November 18, 1911. Okay, it says here, nose down, up. What's that for? Ipinakita sa akin ni Maddie ang iba't ibang bahagi ng seaplane, pati na ang mga equipment sa cockpit. Ngayong naituro na sa atin ni Maddie ang mga mahalagang bagay tungkol sa seaplane, it's time for our young pilot to take to the skies. Mas maganda view dito. Ito. Laro lang sabay. Ang presyo raw ng isang seaplane ay nasa $50,000 pero hindi pa kasama ang floats doon. Lahat-lahat maaaring umabot ito ng $80,000 o mahigit 3 million pesos. At kahit sino raw ay pwedeng mag-aral magpalipad ng seaplane. Pero pwede ka lang bigyan ng lisensya at magpalipad ng solo kung ikaw ay 18 anyos. Parang sa pag-drive din ng kotse. Alam mo, nung bata-bata naman ako, parang pinangarap ko rin magpalipad ng aeroplano. Kaya lang, syempre, hindi mo masyadong maiisip yun dahil sa naging trabaho ko. But then now, nakita ko to, yung 13-year-old, si Madison na ganyan, parang gusto kong pag-aralan na yan. Sabi nga, it's never too late or it's never too early. Madison! Susunod sa Pinoy Explorer, matapos kong makilala ang batang piloto, bibisitahin ko naman ang pinakamalaking private collection ng rare at vintage aircrafts. At susubukan ko ring magpalipad ng eroplano.